9 and Prabhakaran probably is out of sorts in this game, surrendering the lead, surrendering the cluster, and Amalraj absolutely on fire as we see. Very few mistakes is what is being committed. That's Amalraj for you, absolutely taming Prabhakaran in this open men's singles and winning this outright straight sets. Amalraj wins 3-0 against Prabhakaran. We'll take a very short break. We'll be back soon. Welcome viewers, and we have the second match being played between Sanjay Madhavan and Pranav Janakiraman. Both of them absolutely brilliant players. They have established excellent skill sets through their coaches. They have done phenomenal hard work in terms of training, and they have absolutely mastered the art of table tennis. I would say these people are all promising, and they'll have to be the table tennis face of table tennis in Tamil Nadu. And there is Sanjay Madhavan on the serve. Undercut and the ball bounces off. That what a wonderful return by Janakiraman. Pranav, as the ball bounces, ricochets off the bat of Sanjay Madhavan, goes out. It's going to be 2-all at the end of this particular point, and Pranav Janakiraman perhaps is thinking as to how probably to defend this set. Wonderful stroke on the forehand onto the backhand of Sanjay Madhavan, as the ball ricochets off Sanjay Madhavan's body, perhaps not even able to count on the bat because of the speed at which it was hammered. Pranav Janakiraman on the serve, undercut, very short serve. Sanjay Madhavan is absolutely smart enough to ensure that the return was short also, and then sets it up with a very high ball and then drums it down on the forehand of Pranav Janakiraman to get that excellent point. 3 each, 3-4 rather, beg your pardon. Pranav on serve, a wonderful camouflaged serve, the body of Sanjay Madhavan. Oh, brilliant, fantastic forehand step around from Sanjay Madhavan, and absolutely exemplary. And that's the top spin from Pranav Janakiraman, which really devastated Sanjay Madhavan in terms of the assessment of the number of revolutions imparted by Pranav, and effectively pushed the ball along with very high tolerance, as Pranav Janakiraman dismisses that with disdain. And the next point, Pranav Janakiraman was not too smart enough to control the speed of his swing, and as the result, the ball just flies out of the table and lands outside on the floor. Sanjay Madhavan going in for an expansive drive, perhaps getting carried away with the gap that Pranav Janakiraman has released in his forehand, and then ends up hitting the ball absolutely outside the play area. Sanjay Madhavan on serve, high ball by Pranav Janakiraman, absolutely not able to really understand the amount of spin in that serve, and Sanjay Madhavan beautifully dismisses it in the center table. There again, there's a service return error by Pranav Janakiraman, resulting in a very easy point to Sanjay Madhavan. Pranav perhaps going in for the luxurious down the backhand side, but then ultimately ends up only hitting the ball outside, effectively 9-6, 6-9. Very beautifully. As soon as Sanjay Madhavan saw Pranav moving out of the table area, immediately pushed the ball very short, ensuring that Pranav Janakiraman doesn't get an opportunity to literally go in for a blast. And that's the end of the first set. Sanjay Madhavan easy pickings for Sanjay Madhavan, they would say, as Pranav Janakiraman meekly surrenders the first set. 6-11. We'll jump into a very short break. We'll be back very soon. Welcome back, viewers, and this is the second set where Pranav is all set to serve against Sanjay Madhavan. Perhaps Pranav is yet to get is yet to size up the speed at which Sanjay Madhavan plays, perhaps, and that is the reason why he is not able to really put the ball back on play. And this time it was not so, as he judged it to perfection and hammered that high ball into the forehand corner. Sanjay Madhavan succeeds in only just touching the ball. There's a whack coming from Pranav, but unfortunately the ball straight away knuckles into the net. Losing out on a very, very easy point, I would say. Oh, brilliant ball. The ball was just slightly tossed up, and Sanjay Madhavan went sprawling all over to get that killed. But unfortunately, the ball did not beat the bat, and that resulted in a point to Pranav Janakiraman. 2-all is the score now in the second set. Very well camouflaged and then misdirected. Actually, Sanjay Madhavan was trying to play it on the backhand, but then he realized that Pranav was getting into a step around and then pushed it to the forehand corner, resulting in a very important point for himself. Pranav Janakiraman perhaps is not getting the measure of the ball in terms of the height as well as the speed, and that is where he is not able to really judge the length at which he should hit, so that the ball lands, and perhaps he is pushing too many balls outside the table, totally out of the totally 4 and 11, 15 points, and more than about 6-7 points have been lost purely based on the misjudgment and lack of direction or the speed at which the control over speed, and that has resulted in the 15 points that has been lost until now. Whereas Sanjay Madhavan on the other hand has taken the initiative, has taken the upper hand because of some absolute drastic variations in terms of service, as well as the speed in which he is relaying the ball at various lengths as well as the speed. And there again we find Pranav Janakiraman not ready with the forehand pullback. Perhaps some of the very few mistakes which Sanjay Madhavan has committed so far, and that has yielded a point to Pranav Janakiraman. I am sure Sanjay Madhavan will not be thinking too much into it as he waits for an opportunity to really set it up. Pranav Janakiraman perhaps not moving out of the table, perhaps he's been instructed to stay back and then play, but then that has not helped him either, as Sanjay Madhavan starts drifting away from the table. That is what the second or third time that we have seen, and perhaps winning that point. And this case, it was a question of quickly getting back into the stride, but then of course yes, Sanjay Madhavan was not able to really pull it back, and again maybe Pranav is slowly getting back, getting a feeler of the pace on the length of the balls now, and perhaps using it to his advantage this particular point. And that was an absolute stunner on the backhand corner by Sanjay Madhavan, resulting in a very easy point. Wonderful serve, very close to the table, and the second set has been yielded very easily by Pranav Janakiraman. We'll jump into a very short break. We'll be back very soon. Welcome viewers, and that's the third set. The start of the third set, and Sanjay Madhavan has started off with a bang. I would say. Perhaps Pranav Janakiraman is slowly getting back into his thought process of pushing the ball back into play, and he has been losing points more on the unforced errors and more than the forced winners of Sanjay Madhavan. So that has enabled Sanjay Madhavan's passage into the third set by winning both the sets easy. Generally what happens is all the coaches, I'm sure, will advise the players to say that even if you don't win, I don't mind, but then don't give away the matches easily. Ensure that the opponent literally huffs and puffs, and then probably you let him win. So effectively that's what Pranav is trying to do, probably trying to give a fight for his money to Sanjay Madhavan. But Sanjay Madhavan is not going to be tamed or amused by it. I'm sure he's going to really get going and and this is what happens even in some cases where some players who have got the best of skills, suddenly they miss out on some easy pickings. Sanjay Madhavan trying to literally dislodge something which is so high and wide, finally ending up just patting it out. There's Pranav, easy points for Pranav in that particular case. And there's a bamboozling topspin from Pranav, literally not allowing Sanjay Madhavan to push the ball back, and I'm sure that Pranav must be thinking on those lines now, how to really build the topspin, bring the topspin into play. Then he does it again, but then this time the ball dislodges itself outside the table area, and easy picking point for Sanjay Madhavan. 3-5 days, Sanjay Madhavan with the 2-set lead. The blaster from Pranav on the backhand corner of Sanjay Madhavan. The intensity is slowly picking up in the case of Pranav. That be very, very inspirational, perhaps. That again is another easy picking for Pranav. The high balls have not been dispatched comfortably by Sanjay Madhavan. We find that this is the third or fourth occasion when he has missed out on the high balls. The service error, an absolute unwanted service error from Pranav, resulting in an additional point to Sanjay Madhavan. And these are the critical points, moments when you'll have to be absolutely super sonic in terms of your assessment, in terms of molding the game, molding the set, molding the points. You frame it and then probably try to absolutely exquisitely try to itch out all these points, and that's what is happening. Wonderful side change by Sanjay Madhavan. First he puts it in the backhand, then forces Pranav to move out of his comfort zone, and then pushes it right into the forehand corner. And that's the energy, the effective, more energy you give in your drives, just allowing the ball to drift away. And these are the finer points which are champion material. Will definitely, as you mature, as you grow up, you will understand that there is no point in literally rummaging the shots, but rather landing the ball inside, going to be very, very important. And that's the sensible change that Sanjay Madhavan has brought about in this particular point, when he observed that there was no point in trying to hammer it, and then slowly going near the ball and then slightly nudging it a bit more faster than what he generally does, and that results in a point. And there's the fantastic topspin by Pranav Janakiraman, resulting in a point to him. He has got the opportunity to bail out this set in his favor. And there's a wild swish, the unwarranted. Actually, he could have continued with the same sort of a topspin which he was magically doing it all along. Then of course, yes, a brain fade is something which you cannot avoid or cannot prevent. And that's the point which he wanted the most. That concludes the third set. Third set in favor of Pranav Janakiraman. Sanjay Madhavan will be absolutely ruining himself as to why he had played a different game this time, the third set. And then probably he will discuss with his coaches, find out what exactly has to be done over the next fourth set. And in the meantime, Pranav Janakiraman has gone say that yes, I have changed a bit in terms of my strategy and this is working for me. We'll take a very, very short break. We'll be back soon. Dear viewers, we are back. Sanjay Madhavan has got a head-on start. And that's the crushing blow by Sanjay Madhavan. He's opened up a bit in terms of his service, probably serving it a bit on the long and then enticing Janakiraman Pranav to push it up and then having a go, the blast. Timeout call by Pranav. We'll take a short break. We'll be back soon. The viewers, players are back. Now Pranav perhaps with a revisioned, rethought. Yes, his backhand side spin is doing a little bit of magic there. The ball from Sanjay Madhavan, the response just bounced up and he was ready. Pranav was ready, waiting for the kill. What a wonderful block by Sanjay Madhavan, having his forehand totally covered and ensured that Pranav Janakiraman go ahead with the shot. Absolute blaster that was, but Sanjay Madhavan was equal to the task in blocking it and ensuring that the point is his. Wonderful point gained by Sanjay Madhavan. The speed at which these two are playing has been absolute fantastic. They are playing the ball very hard, very close to the net and demanding absolute skill set in terms of taming all those. And I'm just admiring the way these children are shaping up. I'm sure they will be looking forward to become the next Tamal Rajas or the Satyans or the Sharat Kamals of Tamil Nadu. These children, the way these youngsters, the way they are playing, it looks that Tamil Nadu's table tennis in safe hands. Brilliant performance by Sanjay Madhavan. Very good performance by Pranav Janakiraman as well. But then, unfortunately, there has to be a loser and a winner. Although the margin of the points may not give any sort of indication as to how the matches are going. But then, the fact of the case is that they both are playing very well. Of course, yes, some matches you have to lose and some matches you have to win. Technically, it may not be that you will win all the matches. But then the champion stuff in you will have to come out to ensure that you win most of your matches. Wonderfully sequenced by Pranav on the backhand, and then the push, and then the pull out by Sanjay Madhavan, slightly exceeding the limit to the table. Two points given away by Pranav, and probably Sanjay Madhavan is now just looking forward to close out this match. And there it is, Sanjay Madhavan winning this match against Pranav Janakiraman in the under 19 boys. Under 19 girls also pocketed by Pong Smashers. Under 19 girls as